Better be safe than sorry. No. I might have to grab a ladder. Grab a ladder and cut some of these branches off. Some of these branch off, and this is the 12-inch seesaw. This is the one I actually, when I did the review, I started off right here at this tree, but I cut down another section of it. That's a good building, good dang building pole there. The thing about cutting cottonwoods is when you're cutting, those things will, they'll snap off. Man, even if you make the, the V cut or wedge cut, whatever you want to call it, and a lot of times they'll just snap. And I gotta watch this spigot. It's definitely, doesn't look huge or whatever, but it's cottonwood, so this is a very heavy tree. I think actually I'm going to cut up here. I think I'm going to top it and then it'll fall on this should fall on the motorhome. That's what I'm doing here. Man, I can feel the weight of that mother just right there. Yeah. I have some big cottonwoods. Yeah, big ones to cut down. See, that one, all those big cottonwoods that you see right there. I want to cut them all down. I went out and last time we were down and picked me up a couple more come along winches and some straps. Some rope. I just got to do it. I've been cutting wood my whole life, and none of it, it's basically it's been part of my life, pretty much my whole life. But cottonwoods and poplars, and all that. But they scare me. They put cheapers out of me, man. If anything scares me, it's cutting cottonwoods. Man, they're so heavy. I've told the story on here before. There was one I was cutting down over there, and did the V cut, and as soon as I did it, started leaking water. I'm like, what the heck? Pulled my saw out, or I think I ended up finishing the cut, knocked the deal out, and it was hollow on the inside and full of water. Gallons, man, all the way up the center. It was insane. That's why I bought that. Man, like I said, I've been pretty much cutting wood my whole life. And that, never, I got shaps, but never had a hard hat or whatever, man. I went out, or went and bought me bought me that hard hat. And, I got my shaps, winches, and come-alongs and all that. Man, because I got to do it. And I'll get up one of these mornings or whatever. We'll be out there doing it. Yeah, but it ain't something I'm looking forward to. Actually, I never have had a guy come in because I was going to have him come in and see what it would cost to just have somebody else do it. You know, and I'm a do-it-yourself, get-her-done kind of guy, but those things, man, they make me nervous. Just these little trees, man. I don't know how much they weigh, but they weigh quite a dang bit. Here, I'll put I'll put this here and I'll cut down here. Have you seen those videos, man? Those crazy fools. Whoa. And if you're the little cottonwoods I need to cut here too. If you're gonna cut some cottonwoods, whatever, you got cottonwoods on your property or whatever, be dang careful. I'm telling you, man, they are unpredictable. And this one I just cut down. I told Kitty last year that I was going to cut it down anyway, because it's just now getting to that size. Because, you know, until they get about the size of these trees, they don't produce cotton. You know, and in the the pods, then they open up and there's just cotton. Looks like it's snowing. Man, at one time, you can look back on the videos, we had 2 foot of cotton everywhere. That cotton's a nightmare. Man, and then it's funny too, because we were just watching, I don't know what the heck it was, Vikings or some show. You know, it's all romantic and the gal's riding through the woods, man. It looks all cool and cottonwood's coming down on her, you know. No sneezing, no nothing, man. She's just all sexy. Looking, man, I'm like, yeah, that's real sexy. That cottonwood I don't think that's sexy at all. See that on the one side, what created, look how that bark split. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. That one will probably keep that building hole. Boom! Boom chakalaka! Man, it smells like mushrooms. Look at them skies. Man, what a change. 38, 40 degrees to, I don't even know what it is now. Nice. Nice is what it is. Alright, now comes the fun part. I actually think I'm going to chip a bunch of this stuff up with the chipper. Because cottonwood, man, it's great nutrients and everything. See, man, good sunny place for a garden. Oh, I haven't started that this year. I know I got gas. Let's find a gas. I don't know if I'll do that right now. Right now I'm gonna saw all this up, get it in a pile. And I got a pile out there. And take the poles that I'm gonna use. And then we'll start that thing up. And I haven't started it since I guess last year. I think I started it just to make sure everything was good on it. Man, it's already, I'm telling you. Went straight from winter to spring. Dang. I'll be out here and cut off sleeves in a second. Anyway, all I'm going to do now is cut all these branches up, stack them and pile them for to chip, pull, you know, cut off the ones that I'm going to use building poles and all that. So I'm probably not going to film that. There'll be a lot of that. And then I'll stop and talk to you, and it'll take me forever to get this done. So y'all have a good day. And now it's all bright and beautiful. After I do this, I may end up firing up the chipper and starting another video for tomorrow or something. So, good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.